Good afternoon, YouTube. Today is a good day. So, let me give you guys a quick backstory. December 15th, the reverse Grinch dropped and took mad L's on that. And that was like 10 in the morning. And that noontime, at 12 o'clock, the Nike SB Low Pro collaboration with Powerpuff Girls dropped as well. So at 10 o'clock, I put in for the reverse Grinch, and then after 10:30 or something, I received an email that I didn't get anything or whatever, and so I left the house, and then I was really not feeling well at that time because of that because of those L's actually, and then I went to take care of my business, and I went to the LTO, or the equivalent of DMV in California. Anyway, so as I was sitting there, I was just waiting for my license to renew and stuff, and I was like, you know what, the dunk will release. I might as well put in for it or whatever. Because I'm not doing anything anyway. I'm just waiting around and stuff. And so, sure enough, at 12 o'clock, I put in for the Blossom. I put in for the Buttercup, and I also put in for the Bubbles. And these are the three pairs that are collabed with SB Dunk. Okay, so man, I hit. One thing I didn't want to hit, I hit. And so I hit on the pair that I really like as well out of the three, because the Bubbles is blue, and then the Blossom is pink, and the Buttercup is green. Okay, and so I was really stoked about that, and I mean, it wasn't intentional or anything like. Well, it is intentional because I joined in, but it wasn't really the one that I wanted to put in, because I wanted to get that Grinch that day. Anyway, so without any further ado, guys, last night finally arrived, and I was really crossing my fingers really hard, and I didn't want to leave the house or anything like that, because I was really hounding Nike for this particular package, because I wasn't getting any status or anything like that. Okay, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys can relate. Nike's not giving us any status anymore. Not when it's dispatched. Not when it's in shipping status and things like that, or even out for delivery status. These guys just shows up and stuff. So anyway, as I was leaving the house, I was like, dude, the guy's still not here, man. So I grabbed a piece of paper, wrote something in there, my phone number, and I addressed it to the people, the courier that's going to be delivering it, and I put it on my gate and saying that call me if you guys show up. And soon as I walked about 20 paces from my house, I saw a truck. I stopped that truck and I says, "Are you guys the one that's delivering shoes? I mean, a package for, not shoes, but a package for this address?" And they were like, "Yes, sir. Is that you?" And like, "Yeah, that's me." And then they handed me the package and stuff after I showed them my identification. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, here it is. I just want to add in there that copping shoes nowadays is like trying to catch a tuna or something like that. That it doesn't count until you land it on your boat and stuff, okay? So pretty much, I didn't know if my order was gonna get canceled or anything like that, because I had a pair canceled recently and stuff, and I didn't like that. But so I'm really happy that this thing made it and didn't get canceled. Anyway, back to it. This, ladies and gentlemen, is encased in a sail colored with gray branding, beautiful SB box. Okay, so let's read off the information. Nike SB Dunk Low Pro QS. I don't know what QS mean. I don't know. Maybe you know. Put it down on a comment. And then the colorway is Blue Chill Deep Royal Blue. And this is a men's size release, so it's a 9.5. I also dropped a half size for dunks nowadays and stuff. Since I dropped half on low OGs, I dropped half on SB dunks as well. Anyway, let's go open this thing up. Look at that. That is the napkin or the paper that comes with this particular pair. Okay? And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is Bubbles. And there's also a writing here that says the Powerpuff Girls and all related characters and elements, copyright and trademark, Cartoon Network S23. So that's Bubbles right there. And then when you open this thing up, when you flip this, you will see Buttercup with green eyes. So blue eyes, green eyes. And then on the very back page of this, you will see Blossom and stuff. But you know, that's gonna be the under part of the napkin or paper. And then here we go. Let's take this thing out first, and then let's take the other one out. And just for the record, I will show you this. So you see right there, you have Buttercup, Blossom, and then Bubbles. Okay? I gotta take care of that. I gotta take care of this. So I'm just gonna sit this thing nicely there. Okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and it also comes with a free Nike SB white sticker. Beautiful. And then let's sit that down there, and let's sit one pair here. Okay? Have you guys look at that while I'm talking. So, here we go. You have to bear with me on this because there's just so much details that they put on this pair. Okay, let's just start with the most simple one. Let's start with the outsole. The outsole is like an ice blue or icy blue transparent rubber, okay? And then you got that nice yellow Nike SB branding down there, okay? And standard pattern on the outsole, okay? Nothing more to see there. The midsole, I heard that there isn't a whole lot of midsoles that are black, but this one right here is a nice, beautiful black midsole, okay? And you can see obviously parts of the outsole right there in this icy blue color, okay? So now let's go into the details of this blue part right here. If you look at this, and as I turn it left to right, side to side, you may notice that it is sparkling, okay? It's catching light, and it seems like there's some sparklers. I mean, there's some sparkles going on in here, or on this particular pair. But if you really look at it, okay, and I'm gonna try to come in there and show this thing very, very close to you, and you will notice that you will notice right there, ladies and gentlemen, that this leather is like small scales of a lizard. Okay? And I'm saying this because As for the character of Bubbles, she loves animals. Okay, so this could also be like snake scales, okay, or skin, and that's the entirety of all that. Okay, and then while I'm here, I might as well show you that the leather is actually lined with this black leather. And when the light strikes this at night, it glows. Okay, so these things, all these, what do I call that? Or should I call that like piping or something like that underneath the panels? Okay, these things like light up. Okay, and then you have this nice yellow swoosh that's made out of this thick cut leather as well. Okay, so now let's move into the details of the tongue. The tongue has Nike SB bubbles right there, and then this satin tongue has embroidered Powerpuff Girls logo all over it, all the way down here. Okay, and then when you flip the tongue, okay, you will see right there it says sugar. Okay, sugar is the ingredient that was used when Bubbles was made. Okay, because the whole story is like they were made in the lab and stuff. Okay, so they used sugar on her, and then for Buttercup they used spice, and then for Blossom they used everything nice. Okay, so you saw the back, and then this comes with the black laces. Okay, and then the best part is this. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is an embroidered eye that's looking down, and then that's the smile whenever Bubbles smiles, even just for a little bit. Okay, so the color of this is satin. Okay, and then I'll show you something later when I get back over there. Okay, but the insole is different from the other one. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the other one. Okay, okay, so for this pair now, you will see that there is no lip there, or the smile that the other one had. Okay, and if you flip the other side of this thing says Powerpuff Girls Nike SB. Unlike the other one, it says sugar. Okay, and then the inside is different from the other one. Okay, so we're gonna go back over there and talk about this some more. So now that I show you the details like up close, I'll show you something here that's pretty cool as well. Okay, and a lot of these things were I was discovering this thing like last night. Okay, while I was like looking at this, and it just keeps on adding with all these little information and stuff. Okay, that they, you know, the or tribute that they put on the Powerpuff Girls tribute on the SB and stuff. So take this thing out, and let's take the insole. Okay, this is the insole for the left side. Okay, it has the bam, kabloy, all the sound action sound or whatever you call that we hear whenever we're watching that. And then and you flip this thing, has that underneath as well. Okay, and that looks pretty cool, right? All right. So that's for that, okay? And then if you take out the other sides, bear with me because I don't want to rip this pair or whatever. I just realized that for, I guess, SB Dunk Low Pros, the tongue has a garter that is attached to it, that's clamped or stitched onto the bottom of the insole or whatever, so that it doesn't move. Anyway, so for this side, they have this guy. I forgot his name, but that's that's one of the characters in there. Okay, and then look, when you flip it, it has that as well. Okay, so yeah, guys. So I'm gonna put all these things back together later, but as you can see, it's just so exciting to get something like this. Okay, especially when I wasn't even like really into it. I just joined in and hit and stuff. Okay, thinking that I wouldn't fall in love with this pair. Okay, so I'm trying not to fall in love with this pair. It is a special pair. And right now, what makes it even more special is that the price is going up there. I have never had shoes that went up that high in the first week, of release. Okay, so actually during pre-release, these things are already clocking in at 600 to 700 US dollars. Okay, and it may have dropped a little bit after the release, but it's still so much higher than the retail price. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I have a revelation to tell you right now, because I didn't really intend to cop this. What I really intended to do now is to trade this or sell it for pairs or a pair that I really, really like. Okay? And with that being said, I'm not gonna do an on feet on this because I want to keep these as BNDS, brand new dead stock, as possible. Okay? And it's just one of those pairs that I could still let go, and I don't want to really fall for it or anything like that. Okay? So there you go. I said it. And typically, once I say something, I do it. Okay, just like how I was able to get rid of my lows and mids recently and stuff. Okay, so guys, if you ever get a chance to buy something like this that may not even repeat, may not even happen again, may not even be released again or anything like that, try to get it because it's really, really beautiful. Okay. Okay, so I think that I have broke down everything that I can find in this particular pair. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to thank you so much for sticking with me and staying subscribing, liking, making comments, and things like that. And it's been a rocky year. And I didn't make 3,000. It's New Year in a couple of days and stuff, so I didn't make 3,000 subs. Okay, however, I am at 2,905, I think, if not 4, and I'm 95 subscribers short before the year ends. And you know what? that's the thing about it, like you set yourself a goal, and if you come close, that's great. Okay, so my goal was 3,000, and I got to 2,904 or 5 or something, and I'm not that far away from my goal, and I'm happy with that. So once again, thank you so much, guys, and I really do appreciate it. Okay, Happy New Year. Stay safe out there and stay healthy. Until then, bye bye.